I'm Charlie Clary. I'm a founding member of the firm, and a lot of people have always been curious how the firm began. And back in 1981, I had a barber by the name of Sam Tamarino, and Sam, I'd be by occasionally to get a haircut and share with him some of my aspirations as I was a young architect going forward. And unbeknownst to me, there was another architect who he used to cut his hair as well, and they were good friends, and that was Sam Blemling. So Sam, the good guy that he was, decided to put us together. So he arranged a dinner one night for us to come and meet each other. And so we did, and we talked for a long time over dinner, and then even got together later on and began to talk about what we might do together as a firm.
When you talk about the growth of a firm, trying to grow a firm, you've got to develop your brand, your body of work, your reputation. All that stuff is rolled into growing your company, because you can't grow your company without good client support, and to that you have to have a good brand. Part of that, growing that brand is having great people working for you. We have some of the most talented people in the country working in this firm. Young architects, great architects. They amaze me, and I've been in this profession a long time. Their creativity just kind of oozes out of them. It just flows out of them. You can see them at work. You can see it for these pictures and these photographs we have of these projects that we're doing. They're just amazing people.
We're constantly looking for inspiration, whether we get it from the land or whether we get it from the personalities of our clients, to inform us as to what are the right materials, what's the right finishes, so that at the end of the day, when you open the door and walk into that that office or that home or that school, it feels really unique and really special to the client who asked us to help them create this vision for them. The biggest challenge in designing a project is really marrying your client's dream project with their budget.
We make every effort to produce a quality set of construction documents on all projects. A set that graphically looks good and tells the story of the owner's project. A good-looking and well-planned set of documents will always be easier to read, and this simply means that during the construction process and the bidding phase, we've got a lot less questions to answer.
I think first, design is really an attitude. So an attitude about design in the sense that we want the firm and everyone in the firm to really believe that everything we approach and everything we touch needs to involve the process of design. Design as a design firm means you first have to listen. You have to understand what the client's vision, and recognize it's not your vision, it's the client's vision. And that our job is to interpret that, and to interpret that in a way that satisfies the goals and the objectives of the project. And again, one of the things I really love about our firm is that we've made a commitment to be a generalist, that we really want to be able to focus on different types of projects. The ones I think that are most significant for me is the Rosemary Owner Center. The club was an incredible project that really embodied two faces. One that talked about what does it look like to the community, and then what does it look like to the people using the space and behind. Being an amphitheater on one side and a performance space, and then being a private pool and club on the back side of it. And combining those two was a phenomenal project, and a very strong community that has a lot of design and architecture associated with it, and a lot of rich history of that. So one of the things when coming here was the idea that we would grow this practice. And so at that time there were 10 or 12 people. And so what we really looked at doing is how do we grow our presence and grow our revenue and grow the architectural base. So what that did is that we wound up opening the Tallahassee office, then we opened a Pensacola office, and then we opened a Panama City office. We do work and we grew the Destin office. So, and we're continuing to do work around the Southeast and have plans to expand that more. We want to make sure we take care of all of our people. I mean, what's most important for me as a leader and the rest of the partners is that we take care of the livelihood of every employee who works here, and we treat them as their family. We know they depend on our paychecks to make sure that they take care of their family. And so in that sense, we really value them just as a family member.
But over the years, it's been interesting. We used to have an annual dinner with our barber to celebrate the founding of DAG Architects, and it worked out pretty well. Where we are today, we have probably close to 44, 45 people, and I have 4 other partners, and Sam has since retired, and so we began our firm under the guidance of our barber.